Hello, I'm Nook from Nook's Hooks and welcome to another crochet vlog. Unfortunately, this was not the video I had planned for this week. I actually wanted to review the Hobbii Advent Calendar. So I'm very excited to get home, open my package, it has arrived, get started filming the video. I was gonna make the 4 projects as excuse my dogs play fighting in the background if you hear them. I was very excited to start making them. I was gonna make all the projects in a little over a week so that I could post a review for you guys as like an amigurumi artist tries out a wearables crochet advent calendar. So imagine my surprise when I go to download the patterns that come with each of the advent days and I am greeted with this pattern becomes available in 16 days. And the QR code for the patterns. So I'm gonna scan this. We only get the pattern on the 1st of December. There goes my video idea. I'm sorry, but I am pissed. We had a great start to opening this calendar, but then it went downhill very, very quickly. What on earth? So that beats the whole purpose of doing an Advent review, because who cares about an Advent calendar review after Christmas? Anyway, I guess I'm packing up that Advent calendar again and won't be using it for content. And I think it might be a bit clear that I'm quite mad right now and disappointed. Anyway, I guess that gives us time for more facts prep. Let me put away the stuff I got in the first bag that I already opened, and I guess leave it until December. I guess it could still be a fun challenge to just see me crochet wearables as a amigurumi artist. So let's get started on this video of Advent calendar review turned weekly vlog. Let's open my list of plushies I have planned to make for facts. We are currently at 9 plushies made for facts that you saw in the last facts prep video, but that is actually a lie because in the meantime, I also prepped an elephant because one of my followers said, "Hey, do you have a mod to have the hood work with an elephant pattern?" And I did not at the time, but it was an easy mod to do, so I went ahead and made the mod. Now, I've been really busy and my plan is to add the mod to the elephant pattern and probably post it on my story and on my website. But that is just not for now because I'm too busy at the moment. There's a lot of stuff going on. But anyway, I can add an extra elephant to the list. So that brings us to 10 plushies out of the 86 plushies planned already made. Since I already made 1 elephant, I'm thinking of just finishing all the elephants. I think, yeah, I have 5 planned, so that's 4 more elephants. So I think I might start on a strawberry elephant because I haven't made one of those before. So that would be fun. And one thing before we get into that, because I've started a YouTube channel, a lot of new people have found my patterns, and I realized that for newcomers, the system of my patterns can be a bit confusing with all the mods and the base patterns and free mods and everything. So I wrote out a short little introduction to my patterns that explains everything you need to know. That will make it much clearer on how to use and know which patterns to buy. It's linked down below, so if you haven't made my patterns before, be sure to read that before you go and try to see what you want to purchase. For example, all my patterns are modular, which means I have a bunch of bases and I have a bunch of mods. I have a base that is a bear, I have a base cow, I have a base elephant, but I also have mods. I have the buffet bear mods, the berry bear mods, the hoodie bear mods, but as you can see, the hoodie also works on my bases. So this is an elephant in a hoodie mod. Now it doesn't currently work for it yet because I haven't released the slight mod you have to do to the hood to have it fit on an elephant, but all of my patterns are modular. And then I also have mod only packs and full packs, because if someone already has my bear pattern and they want the hoodie mod, I'm not going to make them pay for the full pack of the hoodie bears that contain the bear pattern that they already have. So you have the full pack and the mod only pack, so people can easily mix and match. But it's all explained in that document. Oh, and also the floppy legs, I get so many questions about that. The floppy legs are a free mod on my Instagram. And if you don't have Instagram, sometime soon it'll be posted on my website as well. But if it's not in the description box below that it's on my website yet, then feel free to just email me for the mod if you don't have Instagram. I haven't gotten around to updating that on my website yet. So if you want it to sit, the mod is out. It is free. You don't have to look for it. Any of my base patterns work with it. It's on my Instagram, will be on my website. And if you don't have Instagram and it's not on my website, email me. That's a lot. Anyway, I'm going to pick out colors now for the strawberry elephant. Come in. Come in. Obligatory puppy playtime clip. Wat is het? Kom hier. Kom hier. Kom hier. Kom hier. Waarom patatjes? Wat is het? Wat is het? So I went with these colors. I thought it would be fun to do a light pink elephant and a bright pink strawberry hoodie. The thing I like about making elephants is that the base can really be any color you want for some reason with an elephant. With the bear, you can go for more colored bases, but I think the best is brown and white and colors like that. And for cows and stuff as well. But for elephants, some reason, they look cute in all colors, which is also why I made this one yellow with confetti purple yarn. So it's crochet time now. Unfortunately, not an advent calendar wearable.
Crochets. So we have 3 goals for today's video.
You know what? I really did not think there would be 3 different things. I thought I would just be like, weep it.
So, we have materials today. I am using Color Made Easy. I'm using this because it's not too thin, but it's also not...
Hello, it is the next day. It's currently Friday the 14th. I'm on my lunch break from work. It's a gloomy day, so mood lighting again. Yesterday, I started on a strawberry elephant. And this is how far I got. So pink strawberry, light pink elephant with a strawberry cap. I'm gonna finish this one on my lunch break now, and then I'll have to work a little more, but then it's the weekend. And yes, I'm wearing my Nooks Hook shirt again, a hoodie again, obviously. So I finished the first strawberry elephant, very cute, but I don't think I very much enjoy making elephants. The problem with elephants is with a cow, when you finish up the head and you close it up, the plushie is basically finished. You don't really have to add anything else to it except maybe the border of the hoodie and maybe the stem if you haven't done that yet. But with an elephant, when you close up the top of the head, you still have to do the ears and the trunk, which is somehow something I don't really like. When I close up the head, I want to be done. So I kind of wasn't really enjoying making this, but it is very cute, so I should make more. I'm not sure what to do. On the other hand, I've been thinking of making a Nessie, because a Nessie is done once you're done, and there's no color changes, there's no border, it's really simple to do, and then I get to use some of my really pretty sinker eyes that I got from Kim's Creative Corner BE. I want to show you some stunning ones. My favorites, yes, here. Beach waves. Look how pretty. Sand and sea and then shells. But I can't find the backings for these, the 30mm ones. I do have some backings for the 20mm ones. So I'm thinking of making a Nessie, but on the other hand, I kind of want to fill up my grid of plushies and I can't hang up Nessies. I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I should just make all my elephants. I think a roundup of a lot of elephants would be very cute. They are looking very cute, even though they're not my favorite plushies to make. Yeah, maybe I should do them at the beginning as much as I can so that I'm not stuck with the plushies that I don't like making at the end. I mean, they're super cute. Maybe I should. Yeah. I think I'm going with maybe another pink elephant in a red strawberry costume. I'm also going to make a frog elephant. You know what? Or I just make an elephant with no hoodie. Because every single plushie I've made until now has a hoodie. So maybe I should make an elephant without a hoodie. Yeah. What are we thinking? I think I might make a blue elephant then. And then the two other elephants that I'll be making is some kind of elephant in a red strawberry hoodie, and I think a gray elephant to have like a plain one in a frog hoodie. But now I'll be making a blue one. Yeah. Okay. Took a while to get to the decision, but we got there.
These are his replacements for
Zoltan? Zoltan?
the last 6 months or so. So we got some of the butterscotch. I didn't say the price of these. $6.50 or so for each. Some of them are a little bit more expensive and some a little bit less. We have polysporin over here. This stuff is so fantastic for infected cuts. And we have 4 of them at $15 each.
So as it turns out, crocheting an elephant with no hoodie is exactly what I needed. Real ones who know this pattern know how cursed it looks at this stage. But yeah, this went by so quick because it has no hoodie, no border, no color changes. So I actually had a blast making this one. I'm gonna finish it up quickly, and then that's another elephant done for the list. So this is how far I've gotten right now. Unfortunately, I have to leave. No, I don't have to leave. I have to start prepping dinner, have dinner, and then I'm leaving for drinks with my colleagues because it's Friday. So I will probably bring some stuff to crochet, but I don't know if I will crochet. We're gonna see that tonight. But anyway, if I do crochet, I'll keep you updated either tonight or tomorrow morning. Good morning. It is a lovely day today. And why, you may ask? Because it's Saturday. So I have so much time to crochet today and tomorrow. We barely have any plans, just visiting Lash's parents tonight. I have a lot of time to get a lot of crocheting today. First off, I'm gonna finish this one elephant. And then yesterday at the bar, I got this far on another elephant. So I'm gonna finish those two today and then probably start on the last elephant. And you may think, Nook, same sweater, third day. No, I ordered it in a hoodie and in a sweatshirt format. So this is the sweatshirt. And the plain blue elephant is done. Onto the strawberry elephant.
The Christmas themed, and I have this gingerbread. And it's gonna be seasonal. Imagine if you get
Caught up over here. What is that? Well, my fountain thing you almost forgot about. Oh, you said you were gonna remember.
The strawberry elephant is done. So that brings me to a total of 4 out of 5 elephants that I have to make. Why do I always feel like my plushies look wonky when I see them on camera? I feel like the trunk is a little wonky. See, there we go. So that's 4 out of 5 elephants made. Very excited. And I think today, if Lars is up for it, we're going to be hanging some little shelves up there. They're called painting shelves, artwork shelves, where you're supposed to just put paintings on them. But I'm going to fill them with plushies, obviously. Very excited about that. So when Lars comes home, I'm going to convince him that we should start doing that. Shouldn't take too long. I've had these shelves for over a year. This has been my plan for a very long time. We just never really got to it, and suddenly now I decided I want to hang the shelves up, so I'm going to convince him to do that. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for him to get here, I'm going to make one last elephant, and this one will be a gray elephant, just to have one that's in an actual elephant color. And for the hoodie, I'm going to go for a frog hoodie. So these two colors together, I'm thinking. Although I'm not sure. Maybe a different color. Let me think. Okay, so this is also a vibe. I think this might be better. It fits together better because it's a lot more muted green. And I don't use this green very often, so that's fun. Yeah. Frog elephant upcoming in these colors.
3 more in the baby pink, which means we now have all of them finished that I wanted to make. I made 3 more in the hot pink.
So while I've been here crocheting away and thinking, I have a whole weekend to crochet, yay! I've come to the realization I don't. I have a whole workshop to prepare for. I've already done a little bit, but the workshop is on Tuesday and I want to film a lot of tutorials, make the PDF document that I can give everyone with all the explanations, gather all the materials. I also need to still go to the store to get some yarn colors. So I have loads of work for prepping that workshop. I've also never really given a beginner workshop before. I have to friends where I actually did also do tutorial videos and really turn it into a workshop, but this one is like a professional one. So I really gotta do my best and I really want to have a great workshop. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna stop with the elephant for now, even though I've been enjoying just crocheting along. I've gotten this far, feet to the body, and here are the arms and the hood. I'll only be able to finish that one later today or even maybe tomorrow. And then another thing is I was thinking I had my video ready for Monday, because it's not this video, it's another video. It's my crochet challenge where I try out new patterns. But I haven't edited that one yet. I've edited like a small portion, but I still have a way to go. So those two things have priority right now over crocheting, sadly. But yeah, time to put down that hook and prep for the workshop instead. Also, it's Saturday now, and usually I do weekly vlogs where I film from Monday to Saturday and then I post it on Monday. But because of that whole thing where my advent calendar idea was not a thing anymore and I felt like I was crocheting things off camera, I just decided, you know what, I'll start a weekly vlog and just vlog over a little bit more time than a week. So I'm gonna update my Excel sheets with the 4 elephants I already made. Later we are gonna hang up the shelves to have more of my plushies on display, but now it's workshop prep time. I am probably going to do nearly all of this off camera because one, I really want to focus, and two, I need to film the actual workshop and like the steps so that I can have it played on repeat during the workshop when we're doing a certain step. So I will probably see you later today, or if I'm really busy, it'll be tomorrow. Kom.
Het is wel een nieuwe rechter worden.
Ta-da! Do you see how freaking cute this is? So I still have a long way to go to make a bunch of stock for effect so that this whole wall is full and my whole grid wall is full. But this is the cutest thing ever. So totally love how it looks in the backdrop of my videos. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to hang it up, is because I was feeling like it was a bit empty over there and there could be more plushies around. So happy that's over with. I'm still busy figuring out what kind of keychain I want to make for the workshop. Don't know how I keep doing this, but I keep thinking I'm recording while I'm not recording, and then I have these 2-second videos before and after recording, and the actual video of me talking is not in there. Anyway, what did I say that wasn't recorded? So I did go ahead and prep the patterns for the workshop. Now originally, so I'm going to do keychains, and originally I was thinking of not doing a magic ring because I don't think learning a magic ring in a workshop is the best. Everybody needs to, on one hand, I feel like everybody needs to learn the magic ring on their own tempo with a video that they can pause themselves and rewatch as many times as they need to. And on the other hand, I think doing a magic ring is much easier once you already have the movement of a single crochet in your hands. So for that reason, I was thinking I'm not going to do a magic ring, I'll just do some kind of square or long pattern. But I couldn't think of anything that actually looked kind of cute, because I want them to walk away with at least something that could potentially be cute. I know a first crochet project usually doesn't look the best, but I want them to walk away with something that is potentially still a cute first project that they can hang on a bag or something. So what I did decide to do is to use a magic ring, but I will make the magic ring for them and then they'll crochet into that. I'll just prep a bunch of colors beforehand, and if they want a different color or I don't have enough of one color, I'll just prep more on the spot. It does not take a long time. So what I decided to go with is these fruit slice keychains. And what I like about these is, one, it's only single crochets and increases. It's just a circle that you fold in two. And it's very versatile for it being the same pattern, because they're all 4 rows of one color, then a row of white, then a row of the other color. So that's going to be great to like have them be able to pick their own colors. And another thing is no color changes in the beginning, so a couple of rows of practicing before they get into the color changes. So I think this will be a perfect beginner project for the workshop. And again, yeah, I'll make the magic rings myself. And then what's left to do is still get some more supplies, make the PDFs with the whole explanation and take all the pictures, make some videos that I can replay as they're doing a step, and then go on to the next video when everybody's finished that step. So that's a bit of the planning of things I'm going to do tomorrow. Right now I still have about an hour, and I think I am going to edit Monday's video, which is the challenge vlog of me trying new patterns. Unfortunately, I don't feel like editing and I feel like crocheting, but what you gonna do about it? Unfortunately, I have to edit, and usually once I'm in it, I enjoy it, so it's not too bad. And I'm really enjoying posting on YouTube, so it's all worth it. But anyway, with that being said, that might be the last time I check in today. I don't think I'll crochet anymore because by the time we go to Lush's parents' house, Lush's dad's house, it's going to be dark outside, so crocheting in the car will not be easy. Well, hello, it is now Sunday. It is full pajama mode day today. Super gloomy outside, so I'm enjoying my mood lighting so much today. Obviously, it's Sunday in my pajamas. What's new? It is already 2 p.m. I've been busy editing Monday's vlog, so it's the one that's going to go up tomorrow. And I'm now re-watching everything to make sure all the cuts are good and I didn't miss anything. And then meanwhile, I finished my frog elephant. Very cute. I'm very happy with the color combination I chose for the green, so I think it's time to add her to the wall of plushies. Perfect. So I have about another 13 minutes of the vlog to double check, and then it is time to wrap up the workshop. Still have quite some work for that as well, and it's already 2 p.m. so I might not get any more crocheting done today, unfortunately. But it will be a really good motivator to get myself working on the workshop, because if I do get it over quickly, I get to crochet. Now, I did finish 5 elephants, and I had 5 on my list. So even though I'm not allowed to crochet, I'm going to update my spreadsheet with the plushies that I made and then see what I will be making next. I still have quite a few different bears to make, so I think I should get a couple of those out of the way. First I was thinking I'll do the bunnies now, but maybe it's best to get the bears out of the way, or I do know the pattern for the cows by heart at this point, so maybe I should just finish all cows. I still have 4 more frog cows to make and 4 more plain cows. So I think it'll be more cows. I might start with a plain cow and then switch it up between plain and frog cows, because the plain ones are less work than the frog cows, obviously. Anyway, before I am even allowed to do that, I have to finish editing my vlog and finish the prep for the workshop. It is now 6:30 and I'm nearly done with the workshop. There's a little bit more that I'll be doing tomorrow, and tomorrow I also have to print the files. But I'm basically done. I made slideshow, a lot of photos, videos, and PDF documents. So I think I'm pretty prepped. I still need to do some shopping tomorrow to get some more supplies. Mostly some more stitch markers, maybe a couple more darning needles, and of course some yarn colors. I am of course joined here by little Bella. Her hair is a bit too long, but she's scheduled to go to the groomer in a week. While I was rewatching the vlog that's going up tomorrow, I started on another cow and I finished just the arm and then the mouth and the ears. But I decided to go with a color combination that I had never done before. So I went with these. This is a color I often use for the mouth and feet and hands and horns. Man, I really need to wind my yarn, but I don't want to. This for the base color and this for the spot color. So it's a very dark cow, dark brown, that I haven't done before. But I think it's going to be very cute. And I also think I'm going to do just a standing one this time and not a floppy leg one. I've been making all my plushies floppy, but I also do like the look of standing ones. So I think it's time to switch it up and make a couple standing ones too. So with the cows, I'm going to switch. I make a couple cow and frog hoodies that are standing, a couple sitting, and the same with plain frogs. Anyway, I'm gonna go have dinner and then crochet a little bit in the sofa without filming because it was a long day, I'm tired, and I'm ready to relax in preparation for another long work week. Yay! So, good night and see you tomorrow. Bye! It's Monday. I'm on my lunch break right now. I took an early lunch break to post my video, and then I've been working on a cow while doing that. I get a bit sick of myself because I have to sit through hours of video footage of myself to edit. Then I have to rewatch the whole edited vlog to make sure I didn't make any mistakes or missed anything. And then I'm an anxious person, so I'm like, maybe I still missed something, or maybe something went wrong in the uploading. So I have to rewatch the whole video once again once it's uploaded on YouTube. So I've finished rewatching my own video, but I still have a little bit of lunch break left, so I'm going to continue making this cow. Now, I forgot how much I also love the standing plushies, so I'm definitely going to be making a bit more of those. I love how the belly like rounds out at the front, so definitely we'll be making a couple more of those while I also make my floppy leg bears. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do the setup because I do like that they're all sitting next to each other. So I'm thinking I might do sitting, well, floppy legs here and then standing ones there. And if I have too many floppies, they can also go on the grid wall. But that's how I think I'm going to display them in my crochet room. Anyway, time to crochet a little more and then sadly get back to work.
It on screen, but I think this is so pretty. Now, how much did this cost? Well, this Vogue Advent calendar for 2025 cost me £355, which is...
Hello, it is not the next day. It's a Wednesday now. I didn't speak to you guys yesterday. I also barely worked on the cow. I think. This is where we are now. But yeah, I didn't work on it yesterday or today. It's lunchtime now, even though it looks like it's becoming evening. It's just extremely gloomy outside, so it's super dark. But yeah, it's lunchtime on Wednesday today. I didn't film yesterday because I had my workshop. I had work from the whole morning, and then I took off in the afternoon, and then I did a little bit more workshop prep, and then I had the workshop. The workshop was really fun. This time I came very well prepared. I've done workshops before, but it was like for friends, and I didn't really come very prepared those times. So this time I had a PowerPoint presentation, very close-up shots of each step of a single crochet, slow videos of how I do a single crochet, and printouts that had the whole explanation. So that definitely really helped, but I was still, running around from person to person, checking if their stitches were good and stuff. But yeah, it went really well. Everybody was able to finish their fruit keychains. So I was very pleased about that. And then turns out a timing of 3 hours was good. A couple people finished early, and of course, that's to be expected. And a couple people had to stay slightly longer, but that's also totally fine. I just wanted everybody to be able to leave with an actual souvenir, a finished souvenir of the workshop. And then once that one was done, I left at around 7 p.m. I went straight to Nina's house, who you know from Facts, for a girls' night. So no filming yesterday. It was a very busy day, but it was a very enjoyable day as well. And then today, I'm actually working on something very random because my sister has it's like a group bachelor party. It's like a bachelor party for a friend of hers, and they're doing a quiz, and the group that wins the quiz is getting a prize, and they have, I don't know, I think some kind of inside joke with cigarette butts. So she asked me to crochet them, the winning group, cigarette butts. I'm making little keychains out of them. I'm on my 5th one now and I need 7. So that's what I'm doing on my lunch break today. But yeah, for the rest, not many updates. Just wanted to check in and tell you how the workshop went. And yeah, not too much crocheting. I don't think I will be able to do that much crocheting this week, actually. So it's probably good that I started filming on Thursday already, because otherwise I wouldn't really have much content. And that's because tonight I'm going to that new personal trainer again. I don't know if I told you about that before, but there's a new personal trainer in my area, and she does these sessions of 4 people at a time, and it's only 10 euros per session, so definitely worth it. And I'm going tonight, and then tomorrow it's Thursday, so I have my weekly workout class at the gym. And Friday evening, something very exciting is happening. We're actually having a architect come over, because we might start planning some construction in the house, because the house we bought, it's a very decent house and we live here comfortably, but we always knew that there were some things we wanted to change, and that we would eventually do construction if we kept living here. And one of the thing I'm most excited about is a sunroom. I watch a lot of hooks and healers. I mean, I've always wanted a sunroom, and now I've been watching a lot of hooks and healers, and just seeing her in her sunroom, oh, it feels like such a dream. So what I'm mostly looking forward to in the construction is a sunroom. It's gonna have like a little wood stove and sofas and candles and plants and a board game closet and things like that. So I'm very much looking forward to that, but that's like in the far future. We're now getting the architect to just have plans of the house and like the steps in which we're going to do construction, because we probably won't be able to do everything at the same time. But yeah, that's in a couple of years I will have my sunroom. But yeah, so Friday, the architect is coming in the evening, so that will take a while too. And we're probably going to do date night here at home. So no or not a lot of crocheting and filming that evening. Saturday, I'm visiting my mom. And Sunday, I'm going to a friend's place for their birthday. So yeah. Busy week. And I also still, of course, have to edit this video. I think I'll probably do some more tonight, because the workout class is a bit earlier than I'm used to. I don't know what kind of workout it'll be tonight, so could be that my arms are completely dead. We'll see. I am quickly gonna finish these on my lunch break, and then I will check back in and show you when they're all done. And here we have 7 cigarette butts. My sister will be picking them up in about an hour. So that is great. It's now after working hours already. I worked in between the last clip and finishing all 7 cigarette butts, so I'm gonna get a little bit of crocheting in before I have to head out to the personal trainer. And here is our little brown standing cow. Very cute. Time to hang him up on the rack. There we go. Up next, frog cow? Standing frog cow? I think yes. Let's see. So I already made a sitting frog cow. A white one with brown spots and the pistachio green. So I should go for a different green, but this is my favorite green. Let's see. Put him back where he belongs. So this is what I'm thinking. A light brown cow with darker brown spots, cream feet, muzzle, and horns, and then a kind of more darker, deeper moss green for the frog hoodie. That's cute. And I'm gonna make a standing version this time.
It feels like it goes pretty straight. That's good. It feels like it's centered between the bobble stitches. And then we have, it feels good. It feels good. I'm feeling positive, okay? I'm feeling real positive.
Hello from my living room. Lex is out of the house for a little bit, so I decided to film in the living room. Also, my crochet room is just too cold right now to sit in. So I'm here, and I also want to enjoy the Christmas tree. There she is, all nice and beautiful. So it is the evening on Thursday. Yesterday, all I did really was make a little bit more of the hood. I'm just very tired. It's been a long work week, and the after hours have been quite heavy as well. So I'm just a bit tired. That's also why I haven't filmed too much. But yeah, in about 1 hour, I have to leave to my workout class, which is gonna suck because my muscles are still very sore from the one I had yesterday, but I really enjoyed it. I usually won't go 2 days in a row. It was just a one time because the personal trainer only had a session on Wednesday this week. So I'm not usually going to do that, but I'm very sore right now. Luckily, my arms aren't too sore, so I can still crochet. Let me know if you guys have put up your Christmas tree already. In Belgium, there's like a rule. We have this other holiday on the 6th or 7th of December. I always forget. I don't really celebrate it. And there's this rule that you can't put up your Christmas tree before that. Well, rule. So every time I tell people my Christmas tree is already up, they're like, before Sinterklaas? Yes. The moment it hits November, that tree is going up. We need the cozy lights and the warm atmosphere to get us through the cold, dark, rainy winter of Belgium. This morning it actually snowed, which is, I'm always very excited to see snow, but snow in Belgium like never really stays on the ground, and it just, if it does stay on the ground, it just turns gray and yucky immediately. So not that great, and also not super fun to bike through for half an hour. So that was fun. And I just realized I forgot the eyes for the hood, the frog eyes upstairs. So I'm gonna go get that and probably chill off camera for a bit and maybe update you before I leave to my class. Good morning. It is Saturday. I did not talk to you guys yesterday. I believe we had a nice cozy night in, but I did crochet. And I also think I promised you guys to check in before I left for my workout class on Thursday, which I didn't because I forgot. But I did manage to finish one standing frog bear last night. And then I started another plain frog cow. And then I started another plain cow. And I'm kind of loving the standing version. But I do want to switch around because I don't want like all my strawberry cows are sitting, all my elephants are sitting. So I don't want to make all frog bears standing and all frog cows standing and all plain cows standing. Because I do want to give the people a choice. So I should make the next cow sitting and the next frog cow as well. And then I'll do standing again and sitting again so that I have a nice selection. So This one is done. I'm gonna hang it up. And also, I think the standing plushies do better on the grid wall, because if their legs keep them a bit stable, and if they're all floppy, they start to kind of hang all over the place and not nice and straight. So it's good to add some standing ones in between there too. So I did start on a next cow last night, did not get very far. That's okay. This one will be a 4-toned cow. Here I made 2 ears and the mouth. Put that aside. And then I also made 1 arm. And the color palette is creamy white for the base of the cow. This is for the hooves and the horns. Very dark brown for the spots. And then the pink is just for the mouth. I think that's going to be a very cute combo, but I can already put the pink away because I made the mouth. So the rest is going to look like this. It's currently 8:40 in the morning. I do have plans today to go visit my mom, but that will take a couple of hours. So I have quite some crochet time today. Not too much, because I also have to work on the quiz for both the Christmas party at my place, which is already taking place in November, because we get together with our close friends, and everybody's very busy in December. So the 28th of November, I believe, is when it worked for all of us. So we're already doing a little Christmas party, and I'm making a quiz for that, which I also am going to use parts of in the quiz at my office that I also host every year with a good friend of mine at the office. So I think this morning I'll take some time to crochet until like around 11:30, and then after that I will go to my mom, and I think in the afternoon I will have to work on the quiz. So I might not vlog anymore. I might have to end the vlog before I leave. And then tomorrow is, of course, editing day. So busy, busy day. And I'm thinking about what kind of video I want to do next week, because it's going to be another busy week. So I don't know if a casual crochet vlog will be very interesting, because I don't think I'll have that much time to crochet. So what I'm thinking is doing a frog or finish video. I won't be able to get through everything, but I do have quite the number of whips laying around in my crochet room. So that's definitely an option, to go through my whips and do a frog or finish challenge. On another note, I do want to show you, before I start on my cow, how I am obsessed with like the frosty mornings. I hate cold, but when it's toasty inside and nice and cold and crisp and frosty outside, I love it. So I'm going to show you. This just makes me so happy. To wake up and to see everything like nice and white outside. It's not snow, unfortunately, but it is just all frosty, and I love seeing that from my warm and toasty office in here. So it is crochet time for a little under 3 hours, so I should definitely be able to get this cow done and probably start on the next one. And then I think we will just go over everything I made in this vlog and see what was updated on the wall of plushies.
Always be the answer. Okay. Nothing's broken so far, so that's a pro. We do have a lot of recycling to do after.
The sun has come fully out, and the first cow of the day is done. Here we have him. Sitting cow. I think the contrast of the dark with the cream color is kind of harsh, but I guess that is how cows look. So I do still love him. So let's add him to the wall. There we go. And now, also, it's Saturday, so there's no judging that I'm still in my pajamas. Weekends are for all-day pajamas. What are we thinking for the next cow? I'm kind of wanting to make a funky cow, but I think I had 2 funky cows, like funky colored cows at my previous con, and neither of them sold. So maybe I shouldn't make a funky cow. Either way, I'm gonna make a frog cow now, which I never make funky. So the previous frog cow I made, this one was with a brown base, so I'm thinking a white base cow. Yeah, let me pick some colors. On another note, we're also ignoring the pile of stuff on the floor. I may or may not have too much yarn and too many things to organize. It's my room, okay? A white cow with light brown spots. So a white cow with light brown spots. I don't think I have. And I also forgot I have a frog cow up there as well, which is a cream cow with dark brown spots. So yeah, I think I'm doing these. And then for the hooves and mouth color, let's see. What about this one? I like that. Yeah. And then of course for the frog, my favorite, pistachio green. So we're going for a very light toned pastel cow. So we have white for the base, brown for the spots, green for the frog, and then this cream, very light peach for the hooves, and the mouth and the horns. Now I only have an hour or so left because I also have to get ready, of course. So I don't think I'll finish this. I definitely won't finish this before I leave, but I do think I will finish it today because I don't want to have a half-finished plushie in this vlog. I want to do a roundup of everything I made, and then I want to have finished the plushie, of course. So I will probably still film a little bit this evening, maybe after I've worked on the quiz for a bit. Anyway, let's get started on the hood.
This was, say, from the 70s or 60s, which I have found some of those around here. I probably
Really like it, but I really want the pink. I'm gonna make the pink work. So, okay, this is what we have. Let's see how I set them up. I'll catch it in just a second. Thank you for choosing yarn with me and talking through the...
This naughty little baby got a hold of my skein of yarn. Oh, it is completely wet right now. Noricha. It was actually Bella who got a hold of it. Bella's the small one. And now Nori's trying to grab it. Oh yeah, it is completely wet. Luckily I don't have to use this one for the current plushie that I'm making. I have gotten dressed, unfortunately. I was really feeling like a day of 24 hours of pajamas. But anyway, I have to leave now, so I have to leave now, so I wanted to check in what I've made. I made the frog hood, 2 arms, face details, 1 leg, working on a 2nd leg. I'm gonna make a standing one because I already have an extra sitting one over there. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to say, for some reason I did a big brain fart and I cut off my yarn like 2 rounds too soon. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ends to weave in. Yay me! I'm gonna leave now. I will check in once that one is done tonight or when I start crocheting again, and then we'll do the whole overview of what I made in this week and 2 days. I am back from lunch and it is 5 o'clock. Oops. I fully expected to be back by 3:30. It's 5. And I'm not any further on my frog cowl than I was before we left. So, needless to say, I have a lot of work and I'm gonna get right into it, finish that cow as fast as possible, and then I have to get working on that quiz. Guys, I am actually so freaking tired. I could use a nap, but it's like 5:20. It's probably because I had massive lunch and had 4 pancakes for dessert as well. If you're wondering why I'm sitting like this, the heater is over there and I have my feet on the heater because it's nice and toasty. But I think that the heat is also making me feel more warm and cozy and ready to snuggle up under a blanket. I might actually sit in that chair for a bit, put a YouTube video on my big monitor and watch something from there while crocheting, and then I can be under my heated blanket. So we have Mia Maples ready to go over here, and then over here we have my heated blanket on max power, all the yarn I'll need, my plushie, all the extra bits that need to be added, hooks, all the other supplies I need, stuffing. If I forgot something and I need to get up again later, I will be very, very mad. But I think I've got everything. So, time to get cozy. Okay, look, I haven't completely finished the cow. I haven't closed up the head, I haven't done the face shaping, I haven't weaved in the ends, and I haven't done the border. But I am so sick of it right now, and I don't want to continue, but I do want to wrap up this vlog just to fully have it out of my mind so that I can focus on the quiz for the rest of the night. It is already after 6 p.m. Oh, I thought I was gonna have hours in the afternoon to work on this. Me and my time management. But anyway, another big problem is I was gonna do a roundup of all the plushies I made in this week and a couple days. But we have a massive issue, and that issue is I'm snuggled up under my heated blanket with a nice coffee next to me, Mia Maples on the monitor. So I'm not moving from my seat. Luckily, everything I made is all around me. So what we are gonna do is I'm just gonna grab you and I'm just gonna zoom into what I made. So, welcome to this very lazy version of an overview of everything I made in the past week and 2 days. Okay, so this was actually not in the last week and 2 days because the first one I did off camera and that was like done nearly 2 weeks ago. But anyway, we have a yellow elephant in a purple hoodie, a pink elephant in a pink strawberry hoodie, a blue elephant, a pink elephant in a red strawberry hoodie, a gray elephant in a green frog hoodie, and then one plain sitting cow. Next up, I made, there's my finger, one standing plain cow in dark brown, one standing frog cow, and then finally, we're going to count this one as well. Finally, one more frog cow. And with that, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I think it's going to be a pretty chaotic one when I edit it. I have no idea what content I got. I have no idea if it's going to be long. I do feel like I talked a lot, and then I also talked a lot about random things. So wish me luck on editing this video tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this video that was supposed to be an advent calendar review. But anyway, that's just, I will still review the advent calendar, but just after Christmas probably, when I've actually been able to access the patterns. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I've got so much more fun vlogs and challenges and things like that coming up. I think next week will be a frog or finish vlog, like I said before. So a lot of fun stuff coming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!